And now, the only show for female beer aficionados, Dos Exes.
I am woman, hear me roar in numbers.
Hello, and welcome to Dos Exes, the beer review show for women. I'm Leslie Bauer.
I'm Sherry Knowles.
And I'm Kelly Lazaro.
If you haven't seen this show before, this is the show where we review beer that our ex-boyfriends drank, and we try to understand why they were such losers.
Or as we otherwise call them, the least interesting men in the world.
So, ladies, what would our ex-boyfriends be drinking today? Kelly, you can go first.
I brought Pabst Blue Ribbon, also known colloquially as PBR. It's an American-style adjunct lager favored by my ex, who, like himself, was cheap and going nowhere. But suddenly got super hip and in demand, as if it asked his dad to buy him an online DJ class and thinks it's cool to spin hip-hop at shoe store grand openings.
I brought Coors Light, a light lager favored by my college ex, Brad. No one really wants to ever drink this beer, but sometimes it's the only option available. And because it's cheap and easy, sometimes you might find yourself running back to it, and when you decide to settle, you wake up the next day feeling sick and wondering how you wound up again in Brad's bedroom when abstinence was an option.
Disgusting. My choice today is a pumpkin harvest ale, which was favored by my ex, Richard. Like Richard, this beer will lure you into September and all the way through Halloween hanging out. But as soon as you put away that slutty Halloween costume and suggest that Richard comes meet your family over Thanksgiving, he disappears. But then guess who's around again next fall?
Relax.
You relax!
Let's all relax and drink.
Can we?
Yes,
Great.
yeah. This tastes like aluminum, stale cigarettes, and the walk of shame.
This tastes like pumpkin spice, a crisp November evening, and my mother's disappointment that I haven't settled down.
This taste starts underappreciated, then suddenly rises to tones of oversaturation.
In this next portion of our show, we will examine beers that you may find in the current dating scene. Sherry, you want to go first?
Yes. I brought a Goose Island 312 Wheat Ale. This pretends to be a craft beer, even though it's made by Anheuser-Busch. Much like the men who drink it pretend to be adults. But you can safely bring it to a work function or a family event without fearing embarrassment or worrying that it'll be caught finger-banging the receptionist at the holiday party.
I brought Miller High Life, which is almost exclusively consumed by lowlifes. It's also known as the champagne of beers, which is fitting because guys who drink it would never actually go near real champagne. Despite its lofty name, it's mostly found in dive bars, but at least this beer won't fall short of your expectations, so you really only have yourself to blame.
And I have here Sierra Nevada Celebration, which is a highly rated winter hoppy ale. You can definitely bring this around the holidays. It's a safe bet, unlike that beer last year where you told a Holocaust joke at your boss's Passover dinner. Let's just drink.
This is a bright, clean beginning, but then immediately dulls. It's like that guy who always wants you to take the lead during sex because he doesn't have any confidence in himself, and then makes you miss your ex.
What did we talk about?
You're right. Stay strong. Stay strong.
This tastes like a former Midwest high school quarterback with a bum knee, accepting that you've reached your peak and will never truly find success, and ends ends in a nostalgic bitterness found Bruce Springsteen's song Glory Days.
This tastes like a beer that has its life together. And it has interesting hobbies, and it's finished with a warm smile from your mother when you walk in on Thanksgiving with that tall, handsome doctor with a high sperm count.
Oh, God, that sounds like a wonderful beer if it actually existed.
Well, now it's time for our producer Shelby to come on stage, even though she does not like beer, but insists on being here to review wine in a can.
Hi, I'm Shelby, and I'll be reviewing for you Underwood Rosé in a can. This tastes soft, warm, and silky, like a perfect, lazy August afternoon spent frolicking on the beach with your girlfriend. I mean, friend. It tastes like heaven in your mouth, and you just tilt your head back and you chug a lug because life is so perfect and it can never go away. Never. No way. And then it does. And you're left cold and alone with nothing but a hangover the size of Siberia and an empty fucking aluminum can to keep you warm at night. And I hate you, Leslie! I hate you for what you've done to me! And I quit the show!
I am sorry that I'm a beer girl.
That's okay. We need a new producer anyway, because this place is whack.
And that's a good place to end our show tonight. Tune in for the next episode where we will be exploring Canadian beers in case Donald Trump dodges impeachment and gets reelected.
I'm always willing to go north of the border for any beer that's willing to go south of the border, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I do. So, always remember, do not drink too heavily unless
He's got a keg in his pants!